Hey everybody, it's your friend Kevin. Today is Saturday, the 19th of August, 2023. Thank you for being here. You are always welcome. I'm here with my friends, Freddie the Teddy and Patrick the Bear. Let's get right to it. This is your card of the day. Alright, so we are using the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reid. That's what they look like. And we are working with the Archangel of the Week, which is Archangel Raguel. The card of the week, which is the number 8, Justice, from Radley Valentine's Archangel Power Tarot. And then my isms for today that I picked and chose. One is an affirmation, the I am, which is the word of God, which brings into being what we're looking for, open and receptive to all the good and abundance in the universe. The other one is love is my compass needle. If you look at a compass and you point it straight forward, up into your North Star, up to how you're raising and lifting the vibration of love, that is the compass needle which we wish to be part of. Let's get right to this reading for today. Let there be wisdom and let there be light. Let me be challenged to open my sight. Let no harm ever be done, and remember that all life is one. With truth and with heart may the highest be done, and that all realms may be healed in the sun. Show me only my highest good and the highest good of others, and may the highest good of all everywhere be done. Blessed be, and amen. That's the prayer. Oh, that one wants to come up and say hello. This one right here. Oh, no, not you. Yeah, done. Anyway, really quickly, thank you so much for those of you. I've got 8 new subscribers in the last month. I am happy, grateful, all of that stuff. The numbers are climbing. So if you're one of the new 8 subscribers, welcome. And here we go. The MapMaker of Destiny. Let's move this up closer to this camera. There we go. Authentic purpose, inspiration and free will, number 24. And here we see our map maker of destiny. I love this because we've got the fairy right there. We've got birds in the sky. He's sitting with his book and his quill. And, right down here, more fairies doing their work. Look at this. That to me looks like a spinning wheel. It's quite amazing how these images inside this picture frame weave a story. Now, what is the story saying here real quickly? I want to go to my guides and angels. Tell us what the map maker wants us to know. So the map maker basically is saying, in order for you to be open and receptive to all the good and abundance in the universe, you've got to create your map. Now, the universe is an energy that produces and brings to us absolutely everything based on what we're putting out. You've heard that nursery rhyme, mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? And you really should be looking at your own reflection when you say it. There is something about mirror work that I learned many years ago from the wonderful Louise Hay, looking into the mirror, saying things into the mirror that is of positive energy, because we are a culture that came here with that already built in, already pre-wired. And at some point that programming came apart. Oh, I'm covered in goosebumps. That programming came apart. It became something where, as physical beings, when we enter this physical world, in order to make the changes we agreed to come and make, we had to really lose what we are, what we came from, the spiritual side of us, because let's face it, we have to know how to work our spirit inside a physical realm, inside the not limitations, but inside a physical world. And the physical world that we find ourselves in is a map already set in space, already set in place. And if we came here to make changes, we've got to look at that map of destiny, that map of moving forward, and we have to look at, is this map going in the right direction? And part of our quest, part of our purpose for being here is to reroute. You know, it's like when you go down the highway and they say you've got a detour and there's roadworks coming up ahead, and oh my goodness gracious, what do we do now? They move you away so that those who are working on that new route, that new road, and if you notice, they're always building super highways, bigger highways, faster highways, different way to travel from A to B in a spiritual way. It's kind of what we're doing. What I've also noticed here recently, and here's where the justice card comes in, we are being bombarded in our Western culture. I'm talking about US, somewhat Europe. There's also other areas of the world where the old way of controlling human beings is falling apart and it's crumbling. We're part of that new age of Aquarius that's coming forward. The map of destiny is talking about this authenticity, being authentic with your purpose, and inspiring free will. Let me say that one more time. Inspiring free will. So now you'll notice, if you're in the US or anywhere that you are, the laws of the land that were written by the man or men or groups at the time they were written, at the time they were put together, worked. They worked well for order. They worked well for justice. They worked well to bring the madness and the mockery of mayhem into being. But now we're in a new age, a new time, and things are moving super quickly. It is the old way of doing things didn't necessarily create authenticity. It didn't necessarily create freedom. It didn't necessarily create the world in which we wish to live. And moreover, folks are pushing back against the greed, pushing back against the inequanimity, out of balance ways of being. So if in your heart of hearts your love is your compass needle and you're open and receptive to all the good and abundance that the universe really says you deserve to have, there's that word, deserving. You deserve. The other one I want to point out to you today, which is where justice comes in, Archangel Raguel comes in, fight for justice and equality. Rulings made in your favor, don't give up. This is all about, and it's also number 8, so it's a destiny card. This is a map of destiny. This is all about you following your bliss, but also helping others. When you learn something, you share something, and then it goes on. Just like all of you have subscribed to this channel and come here, and many of you have said, and I love you so much for saying it, because it means I'm on the right path. I'm doing the right thing. I am a deliberate creator of positive content that will lift other people somewhere else, to put them on a road that works for them, that lights them up, that brings them their passion. We never know how long that's going to take, or what's going to be, or what's going to transpire from it. Let me just ask the MapMaker of Destiny what it is that we're really supposed to know here, so I don't miss something. So the MapMaker of Destiny is really a sign. It's a sign that it's an opportunity for you to transform the fate into the destiny. Basically, it's a manifestation card. And at birth, every single one of us is given a unique map, which we've talked about. I've mentioned it earlier. pathways that intersect with one another. And your own personal deliberate map of destiny shows you all the places that you are meant to visit, places that you will be challenged, places that you'll go to evolve into higher aspects of yourself. And that includes when you're looking down the well of, whoa, my goodness, I can't handle this anymore. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. That is a map showing you that that's not the right route because it's forceful. But you might say, yeah, I'm being lured down there. I want to go down there. It looks so good. It looks so great. It looks so juicy. It looks so wonderful. Let me go down there. Oh, no, 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 no. The map of destiny lets us remember that we're a spark of this divine energy. And we've come here to Earth, to this land, to experience itself as the human being, as the human form. It's a bit like we got to bring that feeling of spirit, of that feeling of our higher self down here into the earth. I say down here. I don't like that word down here. I prefer to say over here. Over here meaning we go through this wall, this veil. So your path, my path, the other person's path, your neighbor's path, the people off the street path, it's unique. It's also preordained to a degree. And fate represents the events in your life that were meant to happen that you cannot change. Have you ever had an experience where, oh my goodness, I was thinking this and getting passionate about something, and then wallop, I'm pushed into the place I'm supposed to be. For me, that happened last October when I met 60 or 70 people in Tampa from all over the world, and took part in a workshop studying angels and became a certified angel advocate. That was part of my destiny. That was what I was meant to do. So we have to respond to all of our circumstances with the fact that we're meant to make transformations. We're meant to make change. And the map of destiny offers us all the ability to make great opportunities out of these fated experiences. You know, free will is a choice, and it's possible at certain points in your map to see that free will and to take those choices. You're being faced right now with a relationship or a circumstances in your life, in your own life, that's been brought to you by fate. It's up to you to respond in the way that will lead you into your perfect destiny. I'm not sure what that is for you. You may not be sure what that is for you. And this is where your spirit guides, your angels, your guardian angels, all of those come. So your ally, in this case, it is the MapMaker of Destiny, is going to assume all kinds of forms. Could be the form of a soulmate that's come to heal your heart. Or it could be someone that's going to end up being your companion. Or perhaps your challenger makes you face things within you that you must change in order for you to express your highest good. Maybe the fate brings you together to form a wonderful new project. Or a challenger comes in the form of a failed business. There's no right or wrong way of looking at it. No matter which form the challenger or the ally or the friend takes, all of them are absolutely perfect expressions of fate showing up and inviting you back onto your path of destiny. So pay attention to the map. Watch it unfold. And remember that fate makes the map. Fate makes the map. Destiny is going to determine the manner which you engage your journey. Fate. What fate brings in. That's the destiny. I'm listening. We are in a great... We're in a great time of transformation and movement. There will be many, many, many videos, books, posters, talks that are going to come up that talk about the law of attraction, but there's also the law of abundance, the law of reciprocity, all of those sacred laws. I think there are 7 of them. I don't know all 7 of them. Somebody out there will know all 7 of them. These are part of the destiny, part of the promises, part of the things that we come and choose to do. Every single one of us on the planet, and someone says, well, no, that's not me, they need to go back and redo that. We'll always be faced with challenges, always be faced with challenges, always, because we cannot come here without a balance. We cannot come here without looking at, this didn't work for me in the last lifetime, but I'm going to go down there again to see if it will. It didn't work then, it won't work now, and here goes the pattern. And there are patterns that we follow in our lives by what we do, how we are, what we're about. My pattern that I now recently know is just to love. Friends have said, you just love. You just love. It's who you are. It's what you are. And there is a lure with that. There's a thing that lures people to it. And it's fine. I just don't have the ability to I'm not going to say, yes, you're worthy, you're not worthy. I just think that's crazy. However, I will say this. My programming, as I was coming in through this and understanding, is the programming, the idea that is put upon me, you, everyone else, challenged it. That's the challenge. The challenge is, what were you programmed to think, feel, and believe? Now, we can't say, and I won't say, those challenges, those programs that came from someone else's experience, someone else's idea is wrong, providing the challenge that was presented, leads to the destiny. I'm hoping I'm tracking and making sense, and this is going on because somebody up here is saying waffle, waffle, waffle. In other words, looking in the mirror, looking at yourself in your eye, you have to be saying things like, I love you, I care about you, I've got you, and you are worth everything. You've got to be able to start saying to yourself, I am unlimited. I am unlimited beyond words. There is nothing that I find impossible. There is nothing that I do that's impossible. Every single challenge I meet, every single fear I face is going to lead me to greater and greater and greater opportunities. And as you grow, as you move forward, as you follow your map of destiny, and you get closer and closer and closer to those eureka moments, there will be more. Because growth does not stop. Growth, especially if you're following your bliss. When you follow your bliss, it's a bit like amping up the speed. We go. And it's sort of in a way where life teaches us, keep going or get out of the way. Keep going or get out of the way. Keep following or get out of the way. There will always be roadblocks. There will always be roadblocks to slow us down and stop us if we're going on the wrong pathway. And the bigger the roadblock, the bigger the, oh my God, what have I done? Excuse me. The bigger that is, the bigger that notices, oops, you've gone too far, way, 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 way too far. Don't keep going because whoop, pop, done. Makes sense? I don't want to go on about that. They're already telling me you've gone on long enough. Be quiet. Listen, until tomorrow, I love you. Thank you so much. All your support, all your comments are magnificent. Bye.